guys, it's Shani and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I haven't done one of these in the longest time and I am super excited. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. What is one thing you want to do but you're afraid to do? There is honestly so many opportunities and this makes me so mad even thinking about it. I get so many emails of like amazing opportunities to do fun things, like do interviews and like all of this stuff, and I always turn them down because I am so afraid. Like, I'm so afraid of so many things. And I even went to a psychic and they're like, you need to stop being afraid. You have so many opportunities coming your way. You have so many things that you could be doing, but you're not doing them because you're afraid. And it's just like, there's so much fear inside of me, and it just like, it honestly stops me from doing so much. And it makes me so incredibly upset. Like, for example, the other day I got an email from like a massive news channel and they wanted me to be on the news and like talk about how I've been growing and how successful I am at such a young age. And that's something I should be proud to talk about, but I'm fucking so scared to just like go on like the news or do things that are really big and scary. Like, I get so afraid to the point where I'm like, I'm not going to do that. And it's so bad. And I need to learn to just get past that. But I don't know. It sucks, honestly. What made you start YouTube? I feel like I've answered this question a lot, but now that I think of it, I feel like my answer has changed a little bit. So I think the main reason I started YouTube was because I didn't fit in where I lived. Like, I honestly didn't fit in. People where I lived, like where I grew up, they were so different to me, and I don't want to sound like a bitch, but I feel like I was just in the wrong city. Like, I love fashion, I love beauty, I love all of that high class stuff, and I was just in the wrong city and I didn't fit in with other people. So I thought, why not do like YouTube channel and actually talk about things that I love? And who cares about trying to fit in with other people? That's what I'm going to do on the weekends. So that's what I did. And now I've moved to a different city that I love and that I fit into, and I love it so much. I feel like I've found myself, and oh my god, I feel like this is like getting emotional, but I finally have found myself, and I've found friends that actually do fit to my standards, and like we have more things in common and stuff, and it's honestly amazing. And I think that's just what life's about. It's just about finding yourself, and YouTube has been a massive part of that, and I'm so fucking grateful, like forever grateful. And I'm so happy, and I've never been this happy in my life, and it's literally only because of you guys. Like, the support that I get from you guys, that's where my happiness comes from. The next question is, what are your plans for the future? And this honestly makes me so incredibly happy because there's actually something I can say now, because I have planned something for the future and I can't really say what it is. All I can say is I've got something really exciting coming up, and I honestly can't wait to share it with you guys, and it's gonna be soon. It's gonna be soon. Yeah. It's gonna be this year, okay? That's all I can say. What is your favorite childhood memory? Well, I think the best thing is just like thinking back and being like, I had no worries. Mum used to make me dinner at night. Dad used to tuck me in, and there was literally nothing you had to worry about. And like, you'd play with your toys. You'd just be like genuinely like really fucking happy. That's how I am now. Like, I'm so happy, but you've got to like do shit for yourself. You've got to like clean up after yourself. But when you're a child, it's just like life is so easy. And I remember I would always want to be like, I can't wait till I'm 18. I can't wait till I'm older. But no, you just got to enjoy being as young as you are, because it's amazing. And yeah. Oh my god, I've seen so many of these questions. It is, what has happened between you and Chloe? So if you guys don't know who Chloe is, she's my best friend. I've been best friends with her for so long, like ever since I was grade 5, and we've just always been super close. But our friendship is like, we'll hang out for like 6 months straight and be completely inseparable, and then for about 5 months we just won't really speak at all. We won't really hang out much, but we'll always come back to being that really close friend with that amazing bond that no one else can really like connect with us. It's just like us two, and that's all. I'm sure you guys have friends like that as well, but at the moment I guess Chloe and I are in 2 separate places, and I'm filming all the time. Like, I'm filming every single day nearly, and she's in Melbourne a lot, and I don't know, we just don't hang out as much. And I feel like if you really wanted to spend time with someone, you would make time for someone, but we're not. At the end of the day, you know this and I know this, if you wanted to make time for someone, you would. Obviously we do have spare time that we could be hanging out, but we don't. But it doesn't mean that we don't love each other as much as we do. Like, I love Chloe so much. I've never loved a friend as much as I love her. That's just how we are. It's really weird. The next question is actually a really interesting one. It is, did your parents let you date when you were 13 years old? So when I was 13, like in just starting high school and grade 7 and stuff, I had boyfriends, and there was nothing for my parents to worry about because I didn't even talk to them. I was so scared, but there would be this label that I would have this boyfriend, but we would hug in the afternoon. They'd bring me my bag after school. Like, that's all it was. So there was no point in me really even telling my parents about it because it was nothing at all except a label. I do remember the time I told my mom I lost my virginity though. That was scary. I wasn't 13. I was, I think, like 2 weeks off 16. So I was 15 years old and I was like, Mom, I think I'm ready to lose my virginity. And she's like, oh my fucking God, like, oh my God, you're so young. And I was like, no, I just think I'm ready. Like, I'm with my boyfriend. I love him, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, well, if you're ready, then you can go ahead and do it. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. It's your life. And literally I had already lost my virginity like a week before that. And I was just telling her, like, I think I'm ready so I could like warm her up to it. My mom still doesn't know this. Like, hey mom, if you're watching, love you. I don't know, yeah, that's the only time I can think of them being strict. They were pretty laid back when I was growing up because they knew I was smart. They knew I'd make good decisions and stuff because I was an angel child. I still am. I never fucking do anything bad. So, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I don't do stupid things most of the time. What is the most valuable thing in your house? Answering this question honestly just makes me think about the break-in. Like, if I was to be like, oh, I've got a $20,000 vase in my house, I feel like someone would just break into my house. Like, I went to the psychic probably 6 months ago and she's like, I feel fear. And I'm like, what? And she's like, I feel like you're still not over the break-in. And I was like, well, how can you get over something like that? Like, you can't just get over it. Like, it's been a year or something now, nearly a year, and I'm not sad about it, but how can you get over something like that? So like when someone asks a question like that, I'm like, It just like takes me back to that time where I was so fucking mad. But as I said to you guys in the break-in videos that I did explaining everything, I will leave it linked down below if you guys want to see it because it's pretty fucking interesting. I'm actually glad that that did happen because I wouldn't be where I am without that happening. I wouldn't be living in Brisbane without that happening, and I'm so grateful for it, which is weird to say. But someone commented a question on my photo and said, anal? Question mark? Really? The next question is, what is your actual name? A lot of people don't know my actual name. It is Kashani, so K-A-S-H-A-N-I. I don't even know where it's from. I don't know where my parents got it from, but I really like it. The only reason I don't like people calling me Kashani is my parents called me that when they were angry at me when I was a teeny tiny child. So now every time someone says Kashani, I'm like, no, you're angry at me. Don't call me that. Like, I fucking hate it. I don't know. I keep swearing in this video. I don't know why. Some days I'm just like super sweary. Some days I'm not. What can you do? The next question is, how have you become more self-confident? And I feel like this question ties in with something I was talking about before, and it all comes down to who you surround yourself by, how your family treats you and how supportive they are, and hobbies and stuff, like finding things that you love, because obviously that's going to make you more happy, and being happy is going to make you more confident. So your friends, I think, make such a big impact. So if you guys have people in your life that are putting you down or making you feel like shit or aren't supporting you, why are they your friends? You shouldn't have people like that in your life. I've had so many friends in my past that just weren't right for me, and you just have to let them go, because if they're not right for you, they're not doing any benefits in your life, then don't even bother being friends with them, because it's honestly a waste of time. You have to be around people that just make you a better you. The next question is, what do your parents think about you and your boyfriend's age gap? Don't be offended. I love you. I love you too. I'm like, that doesn't make me feel weird or anything at all. Like, Jonathan is, I think, 5 years older than me. When we first started dating, literally I had no fucking idea he was 5 years older than me. I thought he was like 3 years older than me, and like 5 or something days of us like hanging out in a row, he said like his birth date was like 1992 or something, and I was like, you're 5 years older than me? Like, what the hell? And at this point we had already like had a click. We already like had chemistry. So I was like, oh well, I'm not gonna let that get in the way. My parents have never said anything about the age gap. I guess just because I'm mature and he's mature, it's like, what's the problem? Nothing. The next question is, what is one thing you feel insecure about yourself? One thing that you're insecure about? I'm not insecure about anything. I have learnt to like love every piece of me. Even though there are things on my body I would love to tweak and change and make look better, I still have learnt to love every part of myself, and I think that's so incredibly important. But I wouldn't say that I have any insecurities. So there we have my Q&A, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. and I will see you in my next video.